Whether you're new to this or true to this, welcome to Real for That. I'm Ben.
And I'm Steph, and this is the show where we use our expert opinions to recap, review, and dissect our favorite reality shows.
And this season, it's all about Love Island USA Season 8.
Let's get real.
It was a big episode
I feel like you always sigh in the beginning.
because it's kind of just like I'm preparing myself for what needs to be talked about, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What, without saying any more, give a rating of what your overall vibes for this last episode was and like what the overall state of the show is right now. Like, would you give thumbs up, middle, or down?
It's a big middle.
Oh, okay.
It's a big middle because we have disarray across the villa,
Yes.
just almost in every aspect, and I can only see it getting worse. So. It's a middle thumb for me.
Yeah. I would say the same. I think, like in my head, I have easy ways to get it up to a thumbs up, but I just
Sure.
don't know if that's gonna pan out.
No.
Anyway, shall we just jump in?
Just jump in. Just jump into the deep end.
Great. First on my list, I have a direct quote from Mr. Zachary.
I'm
Um,
sure.
it's him saying, "We had great vibes in Casa, and then we have to come back here, and it gets brought back down." Okay, like go back.
Right.
We don't need you here, and neither does Kana, and Kana doesn't know that yet. Once she does know, she's gonna realize she doesn't need you.
Also, I find it hysterical how all the guys are like, Casa was lit and now we're back here and like these girls are bringing us down. Yeah, so actually the whole point of Casa Amor is like to like make it seem like that. Like
Right.
that is the point of Casa Amor is for it to be like this like rose-colored glasses experience for like 5 days to
Yeah.
like see if they can break you and like clearly they did.
Yep. Broken.
Like that is the whole point.
Yeah, for real. And on that same note of bad guys in this place, Casey has no remorse for what happened between him and Anaya. They were having the chat. Even Ian is pointing out, like, this man is laughing when he should be remorseful, and he's not. And TT is like lining it up with him. Um, but not to jump too far away, but I do appreciate that TT had a chat with Anaya. It does seem like a gun was held to her head, but she did have that talk with her and was like, "Hey, I just want you to know that it has nothing to do with you. Like, I understand, like, I've been in your place before and like how it feels. I'm truly just trying to make the best of my experience here, and that was with KC. But yeah, I feel terrible that you're upset. And listen, yeah, I appreciated it, but I don't think it's genuine. I think TT's like low-key kind of a mess. So yeah.
I thought Anaya pulled TT.
Yeah, but I'm just glad that like TT went along with it and like wasn't giving her a hard time.
1000%.
Hmm.
I still think TT needs to like just fucking know her place.
Agreed. And same thing
Like,
with Parmita.
th- see, Parmita, I think though, I'll get to it, but I think she's learning her place.
Yes.
But TT, I'm like, girl, do you know how much of a fool you look?
Hmm.
The only girl that came back from Casa not looking a fool was Jaden.
Agreed.
I also don't think I've seen Caleb on my screen since that recoupling,
Seriously. Oh my gosh.
which all that tells me is that him and Jaden are doing great.
And I love that for them. It's kind of the same thing with TJ and Iris. Like TJ was saying on a podcast that like you didn't see much of him because they were great. They had no drama. So like I'm hoping it's the
Right.
same for Caleb and Jaden.
Right. I also think that Anaya's reaction just to the whole thing was very valid. And I think that like her upset, although she should not have chose him and she should have just chosen Carl, I think her upset is completely valid. And I honestly loved seeing the way that Melanie was supporting her and their whole conversation and how she was like, if we don't find love, it's okay because we found each other. Loved that.
I loved everything that Melanie was saying. Did I think it was a little much the way she was saying it? Just like she was really turning it up. Like she was really screaming. I was like, is she trying to scream this so that the others can hear what's going on? Like that's what I'm like, is there another agenda here? Like what's going on here? Or is that just like how she helps her friends? But then also, I don't know. Like I did have another point about this and I forgot what it was, but it just felt a little weird the way she was doing it, but I appreciated everything that she was saying. And I do believe that she means it.
I honestly was just like obsessed with her support for Anaya, and I think that like our core four girls that we know are always just going to be there for each other and they're always going to support each other, and that's just become so evident these last couple of episodes with all of the drama that like this is my core four.
Yes, I've been seeing that a ton with the core four, but I just remembered what I was going to say about this. It kind of seems like I have a friend like this. I feel like we all do. That friend that always just like does the wrong thing or makes the wrong decision, even if they're a great person. And it gets to the point where like you're so annoyed with them because they could just make their life so much easier if they just picked the right thing. And it's like everyone's been telling them to pick that thing and they just do the complete opposite, which is Anaya picking Casey rather than Carl or like even just the other things, like just choosing to be with him. Who cares if there's another person involved? I feel like Melanie was yelling so much at Anaya during that like consoling period because she just feels like it doesn't get through to Anaya because Anaya keeps making the same mistakes.
And honey, the mistakes she's making are the same mistakes that Melanie is making,
Which, yes, and it's like Melanie,
which
do you hear
is
yourself?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, for sure.
I don't know if I'm jumping ahead,
Okay.
but on the topic of Melanie, I just still don't understand why you're gonna pick Sincere just to move this way. Like she is right. Everything she's saying is 100% correct, but you still picked him. So like now it's kind of like what is he supposed to do?
Yeah.
Like you still took him back and now you're like mad at him. So what is he supposed to do now? Like you're kind of like it doesn't really hold any weight at that point.
Yeah, it's not hitting like it should have. And we touched on that in the last episode. But even Sincere in this episode was like, I do something, it's wrong. I don't do something, it's wrong. Which, like, yeah, but also she's
Yeah.
making that happen.
Yeah, I agree. Um Also just like loved seeing Trinity and Bryce back together. I thought it was
That was my next point.
hysterical.
Yeah.
I thought it was hysterical that he was like, or what the fuck did she say? Um, oh, Bryce was like, you haven't even licked my feet. And she licked that guy's toes. I was like, I'm crying. But they're so cute.
They are so cute. Yeah, like my note here was Brenda first chat back so wholesome and sweet.
It was so wholesome and sweet. And we are getting clowned online for our earlier commentary saying that we didn't believe that they were actually in love. But like, sorry, I didn't believe them.
Yeah, I didn't either. Just like seeing past records of people on the show who do that.
I don't think they believed it.
Yeah, no, I think it was definitely like a new, like everyone kind of like the light went off in everyone's head at the same time.
Yeah.
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 Um, I I think this was the confessional after Tiara's chat with Anaya, but I could be wrong on this. But it is next chronologically in my notes. Tiara compared her
Yep.
connection with Casey to Romeo and Juliet just because everyone hates them together.
TT. It says TT a fool, Romeo and Juliet.
Like what? Like maybe you should be taking this as a sign, or else you guys are gonna end up killing each other.
Romeo and Juliet is crazy.
Crazy.
So has she read the piece? Has she read Romeo and
No.
Juliet? Because clearly not.
Clearly not.
I also, yeah. Okay, can we, are you okay with getting to the bedroom?
Like at nighttime?
Hmm.
I have I think two more things before bedtime.
Okay, hit it.
They're
Because
quick
I'm
though.
I'm itching to get to the bedroom.
I know, and I don't have much to say about bedroom time, so like you can figure that out. Anyway, my next thing is another Zach quote, of course. Beans and toast. He says, "At the end of the day, we aren't together." Takeda, when they were in the
Yeah,
Easy area, I think it was.
yeah.
And she gave him like a it's like, well, we're trying to be like, why is he acting like when, oh, like if a bombshell came in, like what would happen? Bombshell this, bombshell that, bombshell whatever. Falls for a bombshell, pretends like he didn't. She still has no clue, and then now it's, we're not together.
I know.
Huh? Okay.
It's so wild.
So wild. And then, actually, no, you can go into bedtime now because my next thing actually happened the next day, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, cool. I also just can't stop thinking about the fact that his connection from Costa is just no longer there.
And like nobody let Kata know.
Nobody's talking about it. I wonder if they are not allowed to.
No, they have to say like Kata like no, there was someone in there for Zach, but she had to leave.
I know that like she has to find out, right?
Yeah, because like I bet they can't tell her why because they probably didn't tell Zach why. Because
They
I
probably didn't tell
remember
them why, yeah.
with Sierra, they didn't tell the people why.
But I'm
But
sure everybody knows, seeing
yeah,
how this
they
is the
could
fourth time
figure
it's
it out.
happened.
Well, listen, you never know what comes up. I bet in the future there's gonna be a whole nother reason.
For sure, but like that would be what I would assume.
Okay. But yeah.
So Zach saying this, that, and the third about how they're not together.
Oh, yes, I know where this is going.
Zach and Kata start having sex in bed.
Naturally.
And he says, I love you,
And she's like, shut up.
which, first of all, obsessed.
I would do this.
She cleared him, first of all.
Weird.
Um, can we talk? Like, I was shook.
Yeah, but then his next thing was like, oh, like she knows I'm kidding. She knows I just joke about it. Why are you joking about it?
I also don't think he was kidding.
I think, yeah, he's trying to save face, but still.
He said it multiple times.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't know.
know.
I thought it was so weird. I was like, ew. And it was even more weird because he literally said earlier that night, why are you acting like we're together?
Right.
Okay, it seems like somebody else is acting like they're together.
Yeah, maybe because you say I love you every 5 seconds.
Yeah, literally. Mm,
I don't understand. Also, what was happening with Jen in
I
bed?
don't know what was happening with Jen.
I think someone was like something was happening in under those sheets.
Oh,
I don't know, but
Trinity got a fry.
I'd hope.
She did. She said, Kenzie, I got a French fry.
Why is it
So,
always just one?
so maybe Jen got a French fry too.
I'm crying. Like someone was saying something, which maybe I'm just taking this out of context because I didn't read the full thing, but they were like, "Oh, like Jen had something in her pocket." I was like, "What?" I don't know.
Yeah, I fucking love Jen.
Anyway, do you have anything else to say about that time?
I don't.
Okay. Well, my next thing is Corbin because
Okay.
he had a little bit of a funny moment. I did post it on our story because he was talking about Anaya and Carl, and he said she should have picked him. He's like he's so right. She should
Yeah.
have picked him, but I hate that
Yeah.
he's saying it.
I know. I know.
Like, if
One thing about
Corbin knows,
Corbin, one thing about Corbin though, he might be a piece of shit, but this episode made it evident that at least he's self-aware.
yeah, yeah, because
You know.
I the feedback from the episode was he's terrible, but at least he's owning it.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike Casey,
Yep.
yeah. Um, I'd like to briefly tap into one of the chats with Sincere.
Oh God.
I
Okay.
don't want to spend a ton of time on him, but I am gonna go with this next. Um, he was talking to the boys, I believe, and was basically like debriefing after the whole Melanie thing and like her freaking out that he
Yeah.
hit someone in Casa and like she asked how many times and he was like, well, it was just like that one person that I was doing like the challenge with or whatever. And and then she's like, but how many times? And he's like, just a few. A few. There was like a million each night. Like, are you kidding? It was all night long. Every single
Yeah.
time they panned him in bed with the black and white night vision goggles, it was freaking him making out with that girl the whole time. Anyway,
Yeah.
then he's talking to his boys and says, was I doing some bump and grinds? Yeah, of course. No, not of course.
Not of
You
course.
don't have to be doing the bump and grinds. You could just be loyal to your girl. You don't even have to be together. You can just say, I'm gonna respect her. You didn't.
No, he didn't.
And he doesn't realize. I
He
don't
doesn't realize that he is like, I think he thinks too black and white. Like, he's like, well, she explored and I explored. And it's just it's more complicated than that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that he just acts like he's like lovey-dovey with like anyone that walks in the door.
Right.
Whereas like she explored connections through conversation to see if there was something there, but she wasn't making out with somebody every night.
No. Yeah, I
It's an
agree.
entirely different thing.
It
And
is.
I also like the fact that that girl is now back in the villa. Yikes.
Yikes. Which I'm so excited. I kind of hope that the two of them collab, get him out, choose someone else, but we'll see.
I don't think Amora will do that. I think Amora is too calculated.
Yeah,
I think she is a schemer.
definitely. But I would hope that the two of them could scheme together against him.
I mean, maybe now that she sees how he didn't choose her, hopefully.
True. Yeah, because she'll understand, like, because he's calculated too. So maybe
Yeah.
he sees his game now.
Yeah, for sure.
Um, Speaking of that challenge and everything that we found out and learned and all this, I want to tap into something that's kind of wholesome again, which I now you know who it's about. But when Bryce was giving, well, first off, okay, we have this cake challenge, and Meg Thee Stallion is hosting once again. Love how they're bringing her back every season. It's great.
I saw this on my feed last night
Yes.
and I was like, thank fucking God. The hot girl coach, young Tina Snow, Mrs. Hard on a Hoe, the nastiest freak you know,
Mm-hmm.
the H-Town hottie, Megan Thee Stallion. And she is just the sweetest treat on this show because we
Love
get
that.
fed so well with Ariana Madix
Yeah.
coming in. But then I love that for one episode they just toss Megan Thee Stallion in because like of course they don't even need to explain it, just makes sense because like who else would be entering the villa to
Yeah.
do this challenge? It's
She fits
obviously
the
Megan Thee Stallion.
vibe. Yeah.
She is, yeah, she is the vibe, and I love that she like keeps up with the show. She when she was talking to Kenzie and she was like, "Yes, my favorite clam slam."
Yes.
Like it's so good. It's so good. And I just love Megan Thee Stallion and it is such a treat.
For sure. So first she enters the girls' area where they're getting ready, and that's where she says the thing to Kenzie. She's talking to Melanie about the Melanese, and she's like, "No way,
Hmm.
like I'm supposed to know you, but now you know me. Like that's crazy. Like love that for
Yeah.
her." Anaya was eating it up. Everyone was living for it, right? Right. Then she walks over to the boys' headquarters where she's like, "I've never been here. Who wants to show me around?" Bryce is like, "Get under my arm." I'm like, "Yeah, like I'll show you around."
So
The man
cute.
proceeds to do so, but the part that specifically gets me that I'm like, oh my God, if someone did that to me, I'd die. Like in a good way. He goes, "Yeah, so this is where we sleep. That's my bed with Trinity." I was like,
So
"Oh my God,
cute.
to be with her." Oh my God. Like, and it's like
So
Meg Thee
cute.
Stallion. Like, you could easily be like, "That's my bed," and like not have to tell her about Trinity because obviously she watches, but like you could try to slide with Meg Thee Stallion. But he didn't. He's like, "No, that's my bed with Trinity." And you heard that
I
here
know.
first.
He was so excited to show Megan his bed with Trinity.
And that's why everyone loves him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh,
Um,
it's such a treat to have Megan Thee Stallion back on the screen.
it really is. Shall we jump into the challenge?
Let's jump into the challenge.
Let's do it.
Um, I just first of all, the fact that like any of those boys got to pie the girls is just like disgusting. Like you looked like it was just not a good look for anyone. And like obviously it's the challenge. It's not like anybody was actually hurt. And it's not even the act of like that they're throwing the pie. It was just like weird. Like I didn't like that like they got to do all that. I was like, what did they do to you? Like
Yeah, and also there was like 5 million challenges wrapped into one. First, it was musical chairs with the cakes, and it's like, why do we have to sit on cakes? Like, I'm not really understanding this vibe. Then it
yeah,
was
it
the pie
was
throwing, then it was the creaming, and then it was the final cake round, and
it
I
was a
don't
lot.
know. It was a whole bake off.
Yeah, it was a bake off. Corbin Pie and Kenzie, like you look so weird for that.
Yeah, and let's talk about when Kenzie did the cream challenge and she went for Corbin. He was like, "Get your ass back here," and I was like, "What? What are you talking about? Why are you telling her to do that?"
He is so weird.
So weird.
I was living though for Parmita creaming Corbin.
Yeah, she's like, "You better not do it to me. So here you go. I'm gonna put you in your place, and then we can start fresh."
Like this is why I'm starting to like her because she's like coming into this, and she's like, I know he's a player, but like I get along with him. It is what it is. But like I'm gonna make sure that he knows that I'm not to be fucked with. And she had no problem, like literally like first fucking night in the villa, and she's like, no, I'm actually going to point this cream gun at my man.
And we can lick it off together later.
Yeah, I was obsessed with that move from her.
Yeah, me too. Um, Sincere picking Jen, and Jen was like, and he's like, this fly on the wall. She's always
Yo,
there and saying things. And I
why
was
did
like,
he do
is
that?
it Kenzie? Is it Anaya? Like, Jen.
Yeah,
Even she was like, what?
he was like, you're new here. She was like, I've been here for weeks.
For 2 weeks, yeah. I consider that
Like,
new. And I was like,
mind
what?
you, he's only been here for 3. So, like, I'm so confused. Also, can we talk about who the fuck? Oh, this disgusting tiny person of a man, Casey Pine Trinity, and missing,
Yeah,
and literally missing her.
yeah, no, it was bad. That was a bad look.
It was an awful look.
Like
Like, he
he
is
went,
so small and insecure. It is like so evident and embarrassing for him. And like, the fact that you had to then go and pie Trinity, like, relax.
yeah.
It was a terrible look for Casey.
Oh, for sure. Um, I would love, let's see, nothing more than to talk about Melanie's choice of who to cream. And she went for Corbin and Casey, and she's like, it slipped, and I happened to hit both. Like, what? And I was like, I love that for her.
Love that.
That
She's
was
such a baddie.
terrific. And then KC goes, I think it was to her, or it could have been someone else. But either way, someone went for Casey. And Casey was like, oh, you missed. Sorry?
That's
What?
rich.
Okay.
That's rich.
He
It is just so evident that he's like such like a like
immature.
immature and like it's just all making sense. Like him saying that he never left his hometown, he didn't go to college, he doesn't really go out much or travel. Like he's not like a ambitious person, it
He
doesn't
in
seem.
high school.
He peaked in high school.
He's one of those. And like all of his friends in the group chat are like eating him up right now. Like they think he's hilarious. And like this was the fantasy football punishment that he had to go on the show. But like that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd also like to touch on whoever went for Sincere, which like was low key like everyone and their mothers. Rightfully so. Sincere has a confessional because the person who went for him, cannot remember who, was like, yeah, this person's two-faced and like all this and says one thing and does the other. His confessional, exact quote, let me read it to you. I tell the truth, but not the whole truth. So I think that's where the two-faced allegations are coming from.
You think?
At least he's aware.
Like, duh,
Duh.
duh.
I can't with him. Um, yeah, unless you have anything more about those two challenges, I would like to hit the Zach versus Kenzie cake eating thing.
Sure, let's hit it.
Okay, when Zach gets chosen, which also I thought it was really weird, like why are we picking Kenzie and why are we picking Zach? I didn't understand, Megan. If you want to comment on this or come on the pod, like we'd love to have you. But
Let's say that.
um, but yeah, so then Zach is up there, Kenzie's up there. As soon as Zach gets chosen, Bryce is saying, I've seen that mouth, I've felt that mouth. Let's see what it can do. Bryce, what?
And they were like humping again this
Yeah.
episode. Did anyone else notice?
Of course I noticed. How could you miss it?
Like, enough, guys. It's getting weird. It's getting weird.
Yeah. And yeah, Kenzie thought that this other part of the cake was the note that she needed, but it wasn't. So then Zach got it, which either way, the two of them eating this cake, they didn't like benefit from it. It was just like, great, now we're gonna bring in new people, and it had nothing to do with them.
There was really no point to this challenge.
Like it would have been funny if it were Sincere versus Anaya, which I thought Anaya was gonna get chosen. but she didn't. And imagine those two, and then it's number two bombshells.
Literally. So, what are your thoughts on Amora and Carl coming back?
I've actually been talking to a few people about this. I was all on the Carl and Sydney train, hoping that they would come together and then be in the finals with Brinity. But I'm okay with Anora or Amora because I'm excited to see what happens to Sincere and hopefully Sincere can go home
Yeah.
or truth can be exposed of sorts.
I just don't know at this point. Like, if Sincere's going home, like that kind of leaves Melanie with no one.
And if that's what has to happen to get Sincere off my screen, I think I'm okay with that.
I know, I just want her in the finals because I like her. But like I don't want her in the finals with Sincere, so
Right. Like right now,
I
she's
guess
not deserving of
sacrifices
it.
have to be made.
Yeah, sacrifices do have to be made.
I'm glad Carl's coming back. I know I had not the nicest things to say about Carl in the past, but I've kind of turned a new leaf and I do really like Carl. I think he has a fab personality. And oh,
I don't know.
she she just didn't seem genuine to me. She seemed very like calculated in Casa. But I think, like we were saying, now that Sincere didn't pick her and her scheme did not come to fruition, maybe she'll be a little bit more favorable, depending on like how she moves.
Also, I would love to see the vote breakdown because I don't know why Sydney wouldn't be the top vote getter.
I think they don't show us that because they use these votes to do whatever they want,
Yeah,
quite frankly.
100%. Yeah.
I'll cross the board for everything.
Yes.
So
Yeah. And then I have a few outside of the episode things to talk about that relate to it.
great.
On the outside world, are you familiar with Life 360?
Yeah.
They've changed their TikTok name to Brinity 360.
Oh, okay.
No, it's hilarious because Brinity, as a like, because of the transitive property, Brinity is life. So
Yes, yes. No,
yeah.
it wasn't lost on me. Um, so well, that's nice of them.
No, I think it's awesome. They made like a little post about it, like we finally did it, guys. Like, and
Okay.
people in the comments are like, "What? Like, how? Why?" And they're like, "We're just giving the people what they want." And they're like, "Great, give us a Love Island sound whenever I get home." Like, I'm crying. Um, okay, well, the next thing on my list that I have from the outside world is that Alana did respond to her
I
video.
saw it, didn't watch it.
Oh, I did. It just made
Actually,
I don't even
I
know.
watched like half of it.
Okay, yeah. Well, she deleted it. Let's just say this. Okay, everyone who doesn't know, Alana posted a video basically saying she's sorry and like everything that happened and how it was from years ago and that's not in her vocabulary anymore. All the comments are like, girl, like, why was it ever there? Like, da da da, da, whatever. They were just like weren't
Yeah.
buying it, kind of like the Sierra thing when people weren't buying it then. Then she deletes it, and everyone's like, yeah, she knew how bad this apology response was that she had to delete it. TMZ grabbed it, posted it there, so now it lives over there if you want to go watch.
I don't understand why she deleted it.
Yeah, I listen, I don't know either. I wonder if she has someone helping her like a team or something because I don't know who's thinking what over there. Um,
Yeah.
but that's kind of it for that. And then I saw a nice little Glee edit of Love Island and it was saying that Trinity and Bryce are Sam and Mercedes. And I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and then one more thing. Well, kind of two, but they go hand in hand. Somber made a TikTok the other day saying, "How did Love Island get my brand new song 2 hours after it dropped?"
Oh,
I was like, Somber, how did you not know about this?
it
Like,
must be like
the tea.
players uninvolved with him that can like clear like the label or
I'm
something.
assuming it's the label.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I was like, that is so funny, and I'm glad that he knows about it now. And then
Yeah.
last night they dropped another new Somber Needle.
Oh, really?
They played a song Potential, which is a little bit older than the one they got literally 2 hours after it came out, but still new.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm
Yeah, the
vegan.
label must have like sent it to be like use this and it'll like promote it or something.
And that's why like there's like a million songs from like a bunch of artists rather than one song from like many artists. Because the labels
Yeah,
are all signing deals to get it on this show now that the show's so big.
yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure.
Well, I'm looking forward to more somber needle drops.
I know. I'm just waiting for them to get what is it, Time of Our Lives or Time of My Life from Benson Boone, the one that dropped at the same time Sombers did. But I guess they like
Yeah,
really hopped on Sombers really soon.
yeah,
But yeah, my prediction is that they're gonna play that next.
they probably will.
Yeah. And Loki, I feel like we've been missing some Dua Lipa.
Totally.
And like her vibe is their vibe. So like it would eat.
1000%.
Yeah.
Like, I'm seeing like the girls are getting ready.
Mm.
Somebody's upset. Okay, Anaya's upset. They're getting ready. Falling Forever is playing in the background.
Okay.
'Cause she's like, how long can we stay like this forever? Or stay like this together? Can we keep falling forever? Like that's just, or like Melanie's upset, maybe like, ugh, need it.
Yeah, I would
Or
love
like the
something.
girls are coming down for like a challenge and it's like training season.
We need a training season. We need something off of Radical Optimism. We
Hmm.
need something like, and oh, especially because Meg Thee Stallion was just there. Do Sweetest Pie.
Sweetest Pie.
Like that needs to be played.
Yeah, it should have been played for this episode.
Don't, and they should have changed it instead of caking people pieing Sweetest Pie.
Yeah.
But low key, Dua just got married. Dua was just in a lawsuit. Maybe she's busy and like her team didn't have time to clear.
I just fucking love Dua Lipa. Like, I don't know if she's ever heard of a bad day.
No, definitely not. And like even right now, like news reporters are or not news reporters, but like paparazzi are capturing her and Callum on their honeymoon in Italy, and they're like, famous people, Dua Lipa and Callum Turner are out here showing their ripped bodies. And every comment is like, everything I've ever asked for in life, God has gave to Dua Lipa and doubled.
Quite literally.
Yeah.
Love her.
Like I love that that's her headline all the time.
No, it is. And the fact that she's always on vacation.
Literally.
I
Like
love it.
work-life balance, maxing.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Well, tonight's episode, I think, should certainly be interesting to see what happens with Amora and Melanie and
Yeah.
Sincere. Interested to see what goes down. I'm assuming there won't really be like a challenge or anything. It'll give like the fallout episode.
No bombshells, no challenge, just a little you guys can figure this out now moment.
Yeah, maybe a normal length episode would be great.
Yeah, true, like just an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it. I'm hoping the next one's also just an hour because it's Minis and Monsters Night, which Peacock knows as they own that as well.
Yeah, they should know.
They should know. And like getting the ads in between all the episodes, it like really has gotten me excited for this. But yeah. But yeah, thanks guys for not blindsiding us and making it to the end of this episode.
And just remember that our takes are just opinions. And if you want to argue with us, our Instagram and threads is at Real for That Podcast, and our TikTok is at Real for That Pod.
Indeed it is. Bye.
Bye.